are joined by Penny Nance, the president of Concerned Women for America. Right behind us is the U.S. Supreme Court. The justices have just officially overturned Roe v. Wade. Penny, when that decision officially came out, what was the first thought that went through your mind?
Well, a mixture of emotions that I'm still feeling, right? This is like an hour-old decision, but really great joy that we have worked so hard, and gratitude to God that I got to live to see this moment, gratitude, to all the women who came before me who worked so hard to make this moment, and real grief around the fact that we've lost 63 million babies so senselessly, so needlessly, and the hurt that their mothers still feel. There's anger on the other side, but I truly believe most of that comes from a place of hurt. And our job as the church is to step into that and to work now on a state-by-state basis. I mean, people will be confused by this and think, oh, abortion's illegal all over the country. As much as a pro-lifer, I wish that were true. That's not the case. It certainly is now a case where we're going to work on a state-by-state basis. And 7 out of 9 men in 1973 decided for everyone. They no longer can have the heavy hand of government taking the decision away from the people. So this is now an opportunity for conservative women to walk the halls of their states. The other side's going to be mad, but I encourage them to do the same. This is how it works. They have had an easy ride where they've had they've had a wrong, unconstitutional, immoral, unscientific ruling that put the weight on their side of their argument. They can't lean on that anymore. We're all going to have to come together now and convince people of our positions.
Yeah, like you say, it returns back to the states now, and states get to decide their own abortion laws. We've seen a lot of states already put in what we call trigger laws that are now triggering into effect to protect life. But then on the other hand, you have states like California or Oregon, New York that are still so pro-abortion. How does the pro-life movement go about furthering a culture of life in states that are so pro-abortion?
Well, I would say, 2 or 3 things. First, they need to pray for their state. They need to get active in their state. They need to vote. They need to volunteer. And Concerned Women for America members are doing this. But I would say in those states like California and New York that are so far to the left, the pastors have got to speak up and tell the truth and stop cowering from the argument. This is an issue of morality. This is clearly biblically clear that in Psalm 139 that God knit us together in our mother's womb. We're fearfully and wonderfully made. They can't cower anymore. They're going to have the discussion. So there is so much to do. Today we're going to thank everyone and thank our CWA members and our YWA members who are over there feeling great joy. And we are going to, pray for the other side and pray for the women that are hurt and broken. And we're also going to just remember all the women that went before us and worked so hard for this day. And also thank President Trump. President Trump followed through. He promised us constitutionalist, and that's what we got. And CWA worked hard to confirm 3 Supreme Court justices, and this is what happened.